Hey guys, welcome back to Swatchfest. Hopefully I solved my lighting issue. I had Tim help me out. I was like, okay, yes, let me ask for help when I need help, I know. Hopefully I fixed it a little bit. This week was my last full week in this apartment before heading back down to Palmdale, California, picking up all of our stuff, moving it up here. So this is the last full week. Everything's been going great. I've been a little bit more stir crazy this week. I think it's just because I'm excited that we get to be moving soon, and Salem's coming back, which is really exciting for me as well. Salem's been gone all summer and I miss him, and he's coming back just in time to start school. He's going to be back like 2 days before school starts. So yeah, this was a great week. So next week we're basically going to be here for like 3 days, and then we're going to be doing a lot of back and forth. So we're going to be going down there, packing everything up, coming up to the new house, dropping stuff off, coming back to this apartment, getting stuff, and it's just going to be really, really crazy. But before we do that, I'm going to make sure and get up a really exciting video for you. If you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you would have seen that the Zoya Fall Urban Grunge collection came to my door, and I got them in my hands, and I just squealed. They are so, so gorgeous. You guys are going to love them so much. I'm hoping to have them up either tomorrow or the next day. They are available for purchase August 15th. I think the thing that you guys are going to be most excited about, again, they're doing like 6 one-coat creams. So if you love creams like I do, you're going to love that. But they did include, there's like a metallic hollow section of the collection, a portion, 1/2. And they have more polishes that are like Dream and Peyton, but they're in a royal purple and an evergreen shade. And you guys, I think, are going to really, really love them, because they're outstanding. So look for that tomorrow or the next day. Really excited about that. You're still going to be seeing a L'Oreal collection review from me. The Essie neons, I am going to be reviewing those for you too. Some really, really gorgeous colors, but spoiler, they do need a white base. And then the Colores the Carol Hitchhiking Adventure, I ordered the I Love Nail Polish Summer Collection, not the one that's the shimmers. So lots of fun stuff still. And then a week from tomorrow is my birthday, so I have to figure out what I want to do to celebrate my birthday. Usually I just like let it go past and I don't really do anything, so we'll see. We're going to be picking up my son from the airport that day, so I don't know. We'll see what we do. We're just going to be in the middle of craziness, so I don't know. I always have so much stuff I want to talk to you guys about. Let's get into some of this polish and then we can talk a little bit more. Before I forget, every Saturday we do a giveaway here, and I send one subscriber a mystery grab bag of 6 polishes. So enter the giveaway. The details are in the description bar, so you can look at that. So yeah, before I forget, make sure you enter that if you would like to. So let's talk about polish. Of course, let's talk about polish. Okay, so this first one is from Nicole by OPI. I haven't reviewed one of these polishes in a while, but out here, I went to a couple Marshalls out here, of course you know I did, and they are just as well stocked as they are everywhere else I've been, so I was happy about that. I did notice though that I told you guys on, was it Snapchat, where did I tell you guys, that there were a lot of the Hello Kitty polishes at TJ Maxx, maybe it was last week in Swatchfest, and then I went like 2 days later and they were all gone, so those babies are flying off like hotcakes, but I was surprised to see them there. So I guess it makes sense that they are already gone. But anyway, I did pick this up at a Marshall's, and this is called Please Red Cycle. This is a gorgeous shade. I love this so much. It's a sweet cream red, and it's not like overly sweet, but it has enough white in it and enough coolness in it. It just makes it look very youthful, but also just so beautiful in 2 coats. This is a good one. By OPI is no longer being, made. It's no longer in production. I haven't seen them put a collection out in years, I don't think. Anyway, let me know if you guys know. For pink today, we're looking at another Bonita shade. So you guys know that I have had these Bonitas been my A+ a couple times this last month. This one is not my A+ this week. It did come from the same collection. This one's called Samba Queen, and it's not my A+ because it did need pretty much 3 coats to get opaque, which for me is a little bit unacceptable. I usually won't wear a polish if it needs 3 coats, you know, more than a few times, but this is so beautiful. The color of this is absolutely stunning, you guys. So if you don't mind doing those 3 coats, you will really, really like this. It's almost like the polish in the Essie collection. It's like a pinky coral, but it's more of a cream base. It's not quite as sheer. I mean, even though it needs 3 coats, it's not quite as sheer. So Samba Queen, I did think it was absolutely stunning, but the formula wasn't the best. Today we're looking at kind of a coppery orange. This is a light golden-y coppery orange, you know? This is from the Gel Envy line from Revlon, and it's called Jackpot. I did pick this up, I think, at Big Lots. I thought this was gonna need a 3rd coat because it kind of goes on in a way like you're thinking, okay, this is gonna be too sheer, but when I actually stepped back and looked at it, I was like, no, this is giving me full coverage. It's just kind of a lighter color, so it surprised me. I liked it. It's definitely a different way to wear copper because it's so light. It's so light and golden. I thought it was definitely interesting. So you guys know I've been on a top coat kick. I'm loving the new one that I got from Zoya. It's called Glossy Seal. I'm loving that. I picked up another Seche Vite. I stopped using it a while ago because it just got too thick and goopy, and I never bought one of those, what is it, the Refresh? Or Revive or something. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. So I never really got one of those, so I threw out my old Seche Vite and I didn't use it. Mainly, it's really, really good. It's pretty much the best, like, fast drying top coat that there is, as far as I hear from you guys and my own experience, but it always shrinks my nail art. So that was making me so mad back in the day when I was doing nail art like every day, that I just basically was just like, no, see you later, Seche Vite. You're not my favorite. You are not my bae. So I kind of threw it out. I found a Rimmel that I love, and then I basically made my way all the way through that Rimmel. So now I'm really on the hunt again for a top coat that's absolutely perfect for nail art. Because the Rimmel one is an older bottle. It's like discontinued, so I have to purchase it off of Amazon and stuff. Anyway, it's a long story, but I picked this one up randomly at Sally's the other day, and I have to admit, I picked it up solely because of the name, and it's called Oh So Wet. It's called a Clear Ice Quick Dry Top Coat. I haven't tried this over nail art, but I think it was like $4.95, and then of course you get like a small discount if you have your Sally's card. I wore this over everything you're gonna see today, and a lot of the other things that I swatched for this week, not the Zoyas, and I liked it. I thought it was great. It didn't have, you know, I felt like it dried things very quickly. Yeah, I think this one that I wore, this is my second time wearing my A+ polish because I love it so much. But the first time I wore it, I went to bed, no sheet marks in the morning. A lot of quick dry top coats still give you sheet marks in the morning, so I just wanted to make a quick mention of this. I'm not really necessarily sure it's my favorite, but I felt like for $4.95 it was decent. It's at Sally's. I've never tried it before, so I wanted to give it a try. For yellow today, I sadly don't have a yellow. I'm always sad when I don't have a yellow. There's not enough yellow polish in the world for me. Maybe I'll just start recycling my yellows from Swatchfest past. What would you guys think about that? I don't know how I feel about that. But there's so many of you that are new to my channel. If you don't know, Swatchfests have been going on for 2 years. Every single Saturday for 2 years, I've been swatching 10 random shades for my collection. So there are some yellows that haven't had any attention in 2 years that could stand to have a little of attention. A little of attention. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about that. I mean, I already have too much polish. I can always just put something in instead. Doesn't have to be a yellow like today. So we're talking about another one of these Model Zone polishes. This is silver. I think it might be to my last one. I got these in a set from my friend Sue. And they came there was like 8 of them, and they're all in all different shades. And these are color chrome polishes, and they are meant to be more like a straight up chrome, where it kind of looks like a mirrored look on your nail, less of like a chrome foil hybrid like those Virago varnishes. By the way, did you guys show up yesterday and get the ones that you want? That collection was stupendous. I loved that one. Anyway, this is meant to be more like of a straight up chrome look. This thing is so sheer though. I think out of all the ones I tried out of this collection, this color chrome collection, this one was the most sheer. So this one's called just Silver. But yeah, anyway, really, really sheer. So I don't think I was feeling this one this week. All right, this polish was such a major letdown. I wanted to cry about it. So this is a very, favorited polish. If you go to like Essie, people's favorite Essie collection, either videos or blog posts or whatever, this polish shows up in there all the time. And you guys have told me in the comments section, you need to try, this is Turquoise and Caicos. This is a, cult favorite from Essie. The formula on this is just poo-poo in my panties. This is not good. This needed 4 coats and still was not streak-free, not opaque. I could still see like all kinds of gappiness in the nail. The thing about this polish is, the reason I think why it's so many people's favorites is the color is the perfect serene seafoam green. As I said that, I can hear how nasally I sound. Can you guys tell that I got a cold? Tim got a cold a week ago. I just picked it up yesterday and I sound like this, and I woke up in the morning and I felt my glands were like, ugh. And so I'm sorry that I sound like this. Sorry, I meant to apologize at the beginning of this video. So nobody likes listening to that. But anyway, this color is so beautiful, and I think that's why people must love it so much, but the formula is so bad. That's how it made me feel. It's still making me feel that way. Yeah, I do not recommend this. I feel like my memory is so bad. I feel like somebody probably told me in the past, that's beautiful, but its formula is so horrible, don't get it. But me being stubborn enough, when I placed my order for my Essie Neons, I was like, let me pick that up. So many people love it, so many people recommend it to me. Let me grab it. It's not good. go to a polish that I love. This one was tied for my A+, but when I put this one on, I was gonna make this one be my A+, but then when I put this on, I was just like, so they're kind of tied. But this one is from Polish M. I received this from my swap buddy that I did a swap with, an indie swap this summer. And it's called A Quiet Mind. This is one of my first polishes I've tried from Polish M because she did send me 4, and they're in beautiful shade ranges like this, and it has tons of greeny gold, and like pink gold green shimmer in it. Strong shimmer. Beautiful, so beautiful. This dries a little bit flat, so you can definitely just easily gloss it up with top coat. This is so, so beautiful on the nail, you guys. When I was swatching it, I was like, I was going gaga. I was like, yes. So super duper beautiful. Thank you to Sabrina for sending this to me. A Quiet Mind, I definitely recommend it. I've been wanting to try this brand for a while, and now I just want to pick up a whole collection and review it for you guys. Love, love, love. So because I have a purple in my favorite spot, I stuck another purple in here, and this one is so good, you guys. Okay, so the formula, so good. Basically a 1-coater. If you take a little bit heavier of a hand, 1 coat, no question. This is Catrice, and it's called Be My Violetine. The color is so beautiful. You know me, I have a sweet spot in my heart for cream polishes, and this is just a beautiful, you know, deep violet cream polish. So stunning. If you can get your hands on this, I definitely recommend it. I have had questions before when I feature Catrice. I also got the Catrice polishes that I talk about on my channel from my friend Sue. She does live abroad. She lives in Switzerland, so I'm not able to get these in the United States, but I do like to, you know, present every polish that I have on my channel, whether you can get it in the States or, you know, internationally, because I do have viewers all over the world, so it makes sense to me. But anyway, if you can get your hands on this, I definitely recommend. The lippy I've been wearing this week is from Wet n Wild. I say this week because, well, today's the first video you'll see me wearing it in, but I'm also wearing it in a few other videos because I didn't pick any other lipstick up this week, and you guys know I didn't bring any with me, so I found this one at Walgreens the other day when I was shopping for school supplies, and I also picked up some of those Orly Wonder Woman polishes. They're half off right now. They're in like a special clearance area at Walgreens. If you were wanting them like I was, but you didn't want to pay the price, like almost $7 per bottle of the smaller bottles from Orly Color Blast. I mean, what the heck. Anyway, I talked about that on my Snapchat, but yeah, if you didn't want to pay that price, they are half off now. So I picked up 3 from that collection and this little baby for this week. So this is a Color Icon lip gloss from Wet n Wild, and it's in that pop collection with like the cool comic, you know, looking design on there. And this one's called Very Well Red. So I have this on in 3 videos that you're going to see this next week, and that's what that is. We're about to head into the final part of the Swatchfest. Let me just tell you guys what I watched this week. I watched the movie Joy. Finally, I watched that movie, and I really liked it. I do have to tell you guys though, if you haven't seen it yet, I love Jennifer Lawrence, so I knew I was going to watch it no matter what. But if you're gonna watch it, try to watch it in a low stress environment. I had my kids, like, they were running in front of the TV, and I was trying to get it finished so I could run it back to the red box, because I'm crazy like that. I'm like a really super, like, that's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, I'm gonna get the red box back by 9 p.m. Because it just makes me mad to have it for the next day and pay for it for another day when I'm not gonna watch it. So anyway, I was trying to get it watched, but the kids were like going crazy, and Honor was wanting to play with me while Tim and I were watching the movie, and it was like a stressful situation anyway, where I wasn't finding enough stuff for her to do, like I wasn't being able to entertain her while we were watching the movie. And then it's kind of a stressful movie because it's talking about, is it Joy Manganiello? I'm not really sure what her last name is, but anyway, she's the woman who invented the twist mop where you don't have to touch the mop to wring it out. You know, the woman that we all have used at some point in our life, at least I have. And it's talking about, you know, how she came to this process of making this invention, and then it's mostly about like this 1 3-month period of time in her life, I think. But anyway, she has a high stress life. Like from the very beginning of the video, they point that out, that like there's so much crazy stuff going on in her life, and she deals with all of it, and nobody else deals with the crap except for her. Like it's all on her shoulders. So as a mom, and any of you else that, not even if you're a mom, just even if you just feel like you are dealing with everything and sometimes you can't deal with it all by yourself, that just speaks a lot to, even if you're not sitting there thinking, oh yeah, I'm exactly like her, that kind of portrayal can really just make you feel like that anyway. Even if you weren't already feeling like that, you're just like, oh, that's too much, like she's about to have a mental breakdown. So my stress levels were high anyway, if I'm describing that right. I was like stressed, and then my kids were like, blah, and so it was like extra stressed. So anyway, long story, try to watch that after your kids are in bed. You can't watch it in the theater anymore, right? Unless you go to a dollar theater. I think it's gone anyway. So that's my recommendation to you. Watch it in peace and quiet. It's kind of an artsy movie too, and it's a little bit longer. I did like it though. Should I tell you what my recommendation was? I did like it, but it really stressed me out. Okay, so let's move on to the final 3 polishes. My first one, we're going to talk about the neutral. I also received this in my indie swap this last month, and it's from the brand Ever After. I had never tried this brand either. And this polish is called The Good Stuff. This is a Crelly black. I don't really think I've tried a Crelly black very much in the past. Most blacks that I've tried are creams, because the really great thing about a black polish is if it can be just done in one coat so that it's like super duper easy. I'm not really sure how to appreciate this black. Let me know if you guys know the reason why this kind of black would be really, really cool. I asked one friend already, and she said it would be good, thank you Stacy, for like a sort of stamping where you would want it to look very sheer, kind of like a lace. Anyway, you guys will see. This goes on very, very sheer. 3 coats needed, and it's a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit more of a high maintenance polish, but you let me know if you guys know why this would be a really good polish to have. Alright, my glitter polish for today is from the brand Zombie Claw, another polish I got in my swap, and this is actually Sabrina, the girl who had me for the swap, her own brand. And this is it's an iridescent base, like a very light, I guess if you wanted to pick a color, it'd be like leaning towards a blue, I guess, but it's really not really colored, the base, but it is, you know, it's not clear, so it's like a kind of clouded iridescent base. And then it has holographic flakies in it, beautiful, beautiful flakies, beautiful flakies in it. This one is called Diamond Zombie, but it has 2 eyes on the end. Makes me think of Glam and Gore, how she says Zombii. So, Diamond Zombie. okay, time to tell you guys what's on my nails. I was like, Edward Scissorhands going on. This is from another brand that I got in the swap, and I have never heard of this brand before, but now I just want to really see everything that this brand is doing because this polish is so great. The brand is called Space Time Travels, and the polish is Aphrodite's Spell. It's a beautiful light purple linear holographic. This is so stunning. The formula was luscious and delicious, and I just really thought it was great. The bottle shape is different. I don't think I have any other bottles that kind of have this one. It has how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 octagonal shape, so that actually it lays on its side really nice. Just kind of, it's interesting. I liked it. So yeah, I definitely want to find out what else this brand has to offer. She did send me 2 polishes from this brand, so you will see it a little bit more in Swatchfest, but I definitely recommend. Alright guys, so that's the end of Swatchfest. I hope you had some fun hanging out with me today. Definitely stop back in for my videos this next coming up week. I don't want you to miss the Zoya one. Those polishes are so great. Yeah, that was my whole week. That's what my next week looks like. It's going to be absolutely crazy. I've been wanting to share more of what's going on with me lately on Snapchat with you guys, but Snapchat literally makes my phone turn off every time I turn it on. I don't know what it is about that application on my phone, but unless I have it plugged into the wall, it turns my phone off. So, and also my internet has been so bad here, and like both my Wi-Fi and just my signal. I have Verizon. It works so good, like everywhere except right here in San Jose. It's really, really strange. So I haven't been able to watch anybody else's snaps, and so it's just kind of been making me not use it very much. But I've been wanting to keep you guys updated because there's a lot of crazy stuff been going on, but we'll see. So by next Saturday, by the time you guys see me on next Swatchfest, we are going to be in our new house. So very exciting. Thanks you guys for stopping by to hang out with me. Thank you all for all the love you always send on Saturday and in every video. It is my pleasure to always film for you guys and sit here and talk to you about polish. It makes me very, very happy. So yeah, I hope that you guys all go out and have a really great weekend, a really great next week. Let me know in the comments what you're going to be doing this week, what your A+ polish of the week is. Tell me what your favorite polish of the week is. That makes me very happy too, to know what you guys are wearing and loving. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Yeah, take care, and I will see you back in my next video, hopefully tomorrow or the next day if I edit fast enough. If I can get into the editing groove, and we will talk about those Zoya polishes. I love you guys so much. Thanks. Bye. The shimmer in here is so cool. This has a really great 2-coat formula, and the shimmer is actually really apparent on the nail, which I love. In direct sunlight, you're gonna see the shimmer really come to life. So yeah, epic haul is pretty epic. Definitely recommend.